Alright, what's going on, guys? Chili Games back again, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get this one started, it's gonna be a little Fletcher game. There, there was one moment in this, or I guess a series of events that I was like, man, I'm gonna hurt myself if I don't record this, just because it was just so. You'll see. God. Anyways, before we get started again, twist and track. So we're using Halsey. Reason why I'm using Halsey is I had to level him up to level 13, I believe, for one of the bureaus for Alaska. And was it 13 or it was 13, yeah. So I was like, you know what? Halsey's pretty leveled up now, so like let's just use him. I don't care. So twist and track, and yeah. So what I want to say before we get into this gameplay as we approach this cap circle is, if you don't know, I have started a top 5 play series, and these are videos submitted by you guys. It is completely, you guys send me clips, I narrate or try my best, I pick the top 5 that I think that are sit in, and we go from there. And the first week was last week, and it seemed to have done really well, and got some pretty good feedback about it, and honestly make my day to hear that, because it's a short little way that I can give back to you guys and get your stuff out there. So the link will be in the description below. Basically, the best way that I found to do it is, if you do have a YouTube account, or it's super easy to make one, anyone can make one. If you're on PlayStation like I am, what you can do is you can just save your videos, you can trim your videos, and you can link your YouTube account. And what you do is, when you can upload your saved video to that YouTube account. You can click unlisted. This means that no one else is going to see this unless you send them a link to it. So you can just link it to me and send it to me through my email. I can go through and download it, and you just tell me a quick little, what's happening in this clip, why do you think it's special and whatnot, and I go from there. So that out of the way, week 2, I hope to be doing it every Friday if we get enough clips. I already have a couple for this next week that are looking pretty promising. And guys, it just makes me so excited to get involved with the community and start giving out some things back. As you see there, the Fletcher 9.2 kilometer torpedoes fail us, and man, oh man, would it have been so much fun to just smack that Jean Bart. And it's actually you see him going broadside. He's going to be doing that later in the game. I'm not too sure, but I'm leaving that sea cap. Why am I leaving the sea cap? Well, for one, the only destroyer on their team isn't there. 2, they're really not. There's nothing I can do against that cruiser, and both of their battleships are bugging out. So I basically serve almost no point over there, or I could be much more useful here, aka defending this cap circle and making sure they do not get B. And my intentions are to either kill this guy and take the cap, or delay this indefinitely. So that is what we're going to be doing. Get our torps off through that little gap there, almost beach. And as you can see, our team on the left there is going to be really struggling here. They end up actually doing pretty decent, but if I looked at the scoreboard now, and I saw that flank, and I was like, oh my god, they're just going to get trapped in that corner and just stop. Nothing going to be able to do about it. End up landing a torp on the King George. He did a really good play here. I'm going to call it out. Really good, really good play. Oh my god. I can't stress this enough. He had a fire from me. He had one fire, but he let it burn, and he saved his damage con for something just like that. Well played on this part, or this guy's part. If you see a good play, you see a good player, I always try to do my best to, say, hey man, that was a good play. And in this instance, that was a good play. Unfortunately, he is a little bit overcommitted here, and he goes down. But, positivity is positivity. We're all playing this game together, and it's not going to do anything to, hate on everybody. So, moving on. John Bart is broadside. And I want to get in this cap circle, but I do not know where their destroyer is. The Jean Bart is the closest one to me, so I know that, you know, the Fletcher is nowhere near, you know, at least 10 kilometers to me. With that being said, if I look over to my left, and I think I do really soon, you will see a smoke cloud. Ding, 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 torpedoes. There is the Fletcher. Bit of a difficult decision for me, honestly. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go for this Fletcher or if I wanted to capture this base and harass this Jean Bart. Obviously, you always want to try and go for, if you're running twist and track, especially on a DD for like this, you're going to want to be hunting that destroyer. And as you see, I'm heading that way, and I'm thinking, and what I was thinking here is that Fletcher might try to escape through this channel here, where the Jean Bart is angling towards. I was like, maybe twist and track will tell me if anybody's going to be coming to my right, so that's super useful. And hopefully, maybe I can get in this gap here and, you know, disrupt that enemy Fletcher fleeing. And there's also a Baltimore behind me, so if worse comes to worse, we do have a radar cruiser who will be able to take care of a destroyer. So I'd take my bets here, and getting the cap while also trying to put myself in a position to do some damage for this Jean Bart as well. This guy has been full force this entire game. He's been going full speed, and I was hoping he was going to be stopping here, or just trying to turn in. I mean, I figured this guy would see that he's pretty overcommitted here, and I'm not sure why he kept on going. But long story short, he's going to die. And with the, I look back here. I think I look back here. I should, because that Fletcher's still not dead. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go intercept this Fletcher now. He's definitely not coming this way. He's stuck in that smoke screen at A. And realize that C is being taken, so somebody is over there. And at this point, yeah, the Fletcher is spotted. Immediately ping him. Our Jean Bart is probably going to die. I mean, he's tanking 3 or 4 ships here. And with him spotted, I figured, you know, we have 5 ships over there. You know, I don't want to commit myself to another target, especially when I'm this far away. It was a bit of a difficult decision. I was just far enough away to where it's like, man, we do have 5 ships there to shoot this guy, and he eventually dies. And I was like, okay, yeah, they have this guy taken care of. Definitely uncomfortable, because it's like, you know, I hate not making that play, but with a Baltimore there, I was pretty confident that they could take care of him, and I wouldn't have been able to save a Jean Bart anyways. But this is the start of the game where I was like, man, this is just awful. So Scharnhorst B managed to get that little salvo off. I was trying to bait a fire without getting spotted. Unlucky, but regardless, the Scharnhorst is completely clueless. Another good thing about twist and track is that I know that nobody is to my right as well, so I can be confident in making this push here around the corner, because essentially I'm not trying to go for the Scharnhorst. I'm just putting myself in a position to head towards C to capture it again, and also, you know, be able to get some hits on this guy. Sails in a straight line. Lucky for him, the dispersion of the torps at that range is pretty far. He only takes 2. But what does this mean? He means he has no damage con. And we saved a torp salvo, which is very uncommon for me. I have a super bad tendency of just, you know, throwing both my torps out there and missing horribly. And, you know, I'll be the first to admit that I am not the best torpedo person. I don't have the patience, and if I miss, I get upset, and I try to shoot my guns, give my position away, and usually doesn't work out. But with that being said, the Scharnhorst probably isn't expecting a second set at this point, so we held it. I definitely feel pretty sneaky here. We're going to be getting into this cap as well. We're also going to hopefully get a flood here. And these torpedoes are so stealthy. There's really nothing he can do here as long as that one clips in there. Unfortunately, we get no flood, and that was quite upsetting. But needless to say, this game is pretty much over. We're already getting into our 3rd cap here. We are around an island right here, so this is one of my favorite parts about Fletcher is farming battleships in this kind of position here to where they can't really do much, they can't see you, and you know you're bound to light fires, just annoy them. Fletcher to me is such a fun ship, and I can't believe I didn't play it more. I definitely think the air drag tweak they did to it, that last patch did definitely something for it. I didn't play it a lot before to really compare, but I usually always have consistent results in the Fletcher, so I love playing it. Shoot our torpedoes around this cliffside here, pretty much banking that he's going to be coming out this way. And pretty much we're sitting pretty right now. We are capturing this base. We have a full health Iowa to farm after this guy. End up flooding this guy, hitting him with the solo torp. And oh man, it is not over yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not over yet. 97,000 damage, 3 solo caps. This guy is not spotted. We shoot the the torps out that way. And I decide to open up on this Iowa because one, it's going to entice that Scharnhorst to come speed around that corner to get a shot at me. And pretty much playing against him. And what is my cat doing? What are you doing? No. He loves to play behind the desk and just destroy all of the wires. I know it. You're a good boy. Anyways, I'm staring at these torps. I'm being cocky. And, I mean, just from how this guy had played and how the results had gone the past 3 torp salvos, we can pick up a kill on him with the solo torp. The disrespect is real. You love to see it. And that is almost the entire reason why I saved this video. But, you know, aside from that, we have 3 solo caps, 112,000 damage right now, and, you know, there's no way this Iowa's going to be able to kill us. So we are sitting pretty. This was actually for the daily win for the Fletcher, I think. And super fun game. I love playing the Fletcher, like I said. And that is pretty much going to wrap it up. I think the other ship dies almost simultaneously here. But again, guys, we also, big announcement, we have hit 500 subscribers. We're actually at like 520, so you guys have been insane. I appreciate all the support. You know, I've said it ever since the beginning. I can't believe it. You know, one of my good buddies, Sarkoon, he's actually going to be hitting 1,000 very soon, and hopefully getting into the community contributor program officially very soon. And super happy for that guy. You know, we've been going with each other for a little bit now, you know, from last year, and it's awesome to see everything come to fruition here. So guys, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. If you have any questions about the top 5 play videos, just ask me and I'll answer you. Other than that, have a good one and take it easy, guys. Peace.